SSC Capital is a corporate advisory and investment management firm. And our focus is actually on three main areas. One is corporate advisory or strategy advisory, where we do the traditional consulting work, from strategy development. We structure companies, we do turnaround deals, research, feasibility studies, market entry strategies, and such things. And then the second line of business is financial services. So with financial services, what we're trying to do is to unlock availability of capital to the market. And by doing that, we have a range of services that will cater for early stage startups, businesses, up to major corporates. And in that area, we have two sublines of businesses. One is an equity crowdfunding platform, which is a digital platform that allows businesses to raise money online from a wide range of retail investors globally. But we're also in the same area have a business in providing financial services in the Islamic finance, which is a new financing model we're introducing to the market. Because people have been complaining that one of the major hindrances to access to finance for SMEs in Tanzania is the rate of interest rates. So what we're trying to do is we're introducing alternative forms of finance which don't charge, they're interest free, but profit sharing and risk sharing models that we are introducing to the market. And then, of course, the third area is investment management / investment banking. So in this area, we have three main focuses. One is M&A, so we advise around mergers and acquisitions. So we either represent the seller mandate or the buyer mandate. So if multinational companies are looking to buy off companies in Tanzania and in the region, or if there are companies here trying to sell and looking for buyers. So that's the space that we are working. And then the second area is around capital raising. So we raise money. We raise money particularly for growth companies and mature companies. So anything in the ticket size from $1 million and above. So our work mainly is to look for these deals, structure these deals, and then look for investors to match up with these opportunities and do all the preliminary work to make it easy for investors to invest in the area. In that space, we work with multinational private equity and venture capital funds that are looking to invest in Africa. And in the last area of work and the investment management or investment banking is asset management. So this is the newer line of business that we recently launched. And what we're doing is we're trying to use technology to disrupt the way wealth is managed, especially in many African markets. And for that reason, we are currently working on a robo advisor app that will allow democratizing investment. So that will allow people to sign up and buy different financial products, if it's stocks, if it's bonds, on the palm of their hands through a mobile app and on a web-based platform that will make them access as many markets as possible. So in doing all this, what we're doing, some of the services actually we have branched them out into almost standing alone ventures. So one is, we launched an early stage impact investment fund, which is a $10 million fund that we are raising. The idea is to get institutional investors invest into the fund and allow us to invest in early stage businesses in East Africa. And secondly, we recently also launched a digital deal origination platform, which is an online platform that allows people with projects to sign up and people looking for investors also to sign up and see how we can use artificial intelligence to match all of these two parties and see how we can do more deals. Because the main challenge actually in Tanzania is there's less penetration of investments, especially private equity and venture capital investments if we compare to the region. For the past 5 years, more than 55% of all these investments went to Kenya. And what came to Tanzania was less than 12% in terms of value. So what we're trying to do is what can we push to make sure that we attract more investments coming to Tanzania. So in doing that, 2 years ago, we launched what we call Tanzania Venture Capital Network, which is a platform and not-for-profit seeks to educate and sensitize and unlock the market and tell people, hey, Tanzania is open for business if you want to do your deals here. We also launched the Tanzania Angel Investors Network as a way to mobilize local capital and tap some of the remittances from Tanzanians living in diaspora to see what we can do in terms of allocating part of these remittances for startup financing in Tanzania. Because on average, Tanzanians living in diaspora are sending home $500 million a year. So you want to tap part of that money to see if we can relocate it to early stage businesses which have been struggling in Tanzania.